All right. Good seeing you, ladies. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
All right, we're back. We took a short break. We've got two more landlord-tenant matters and an emergency criminal matter to address. Do that at 11:15, then we'll take a break. Then we'll be back. Somebody got it. Picture perfect memories scattered all around the floor. Some people knew it immediately if you're that kind of a fan, but I like that song. Anyway, I hope you listen to it today. Let's see what we got here. And I wonder if I ever cross your mind. All right, we got Timothy Reed, City of Three Rivers, and I believe Mr. Barnes. Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
Morning. All right, so we're ready to take up our next matter, which is City of Three Rivers versus John Barnes Jr., not John Barnes, the previous Three Rivers City Attorney, but another John Barnes from Three Rivers. Timothy Reed is here on behalf of the city, and also Leslie Wilson, who I think is their finance director.
City Clerk.
City Clerk. Mr. Reed and Mr. Barnes, can you hear me?
Yes,
Mr. Reed, what's the status here today?
This is a possession judgment that we're requesting. We would just ask that the court enter the submitted judgment for possession. I realize there's 10 days. The city's willing to work with Mr. Barnes a little bit here. The last hearing, he had indicated he was attempting to obtain housing. And so we have 56 days from the issue from the order or for time of possession to apply for the writ. So we do have time to work with Mr. Barnes.
Mr. Barnes, have you had any luck?
not yet. I've searched like 3 different places in the last couple of days, but either way overpriced or it's not available.
All right, well, Mr. Reed said a couple of things and I'm going to repeat them. The law says you have 10 days to move or you're subject to being evicted. 10 days from today, it's December 1st. No money judgment is entered at this time. You also have until December 1st to appeal this. But Mr. Reed said the city is willing to work with you in this regard. They don't have to evict you. They don't have to ask for the writ of eviction for 56 days. And then they have another 56 days before they serve it. November and December and early January is not the best time to find a place to move to. But this foreclosure action was quite some time ago. And you're just going to have to vacate. The city's easy to they're just down the street. And the city clerk is involved. Now, when you move, you need to turn in the keys. And they're not going to ask for any security deposit, but in the city, as practical matters, probably going to change all the locks. But the law says when you vacate, you're supposed to give your forwarding address in writing and turn in the keys within 4 days of your vacating. Do you have any questions?
Would a post office box suffice if I don't have a place yet?
Say that again, sir. I didn't get it.
As far as a forwarding address, could I use
Yes.
a Fever's post office box?
Yes, that would be sufficient.
Okay.
All right, now, Mr. Reed, who would you like to be the point person?
I would ask him to reach out. Sorry, Leslie, but I'm gonna have him, the city clerk would be the person to contact there at City Hall. And she
Yeah.
can be the
All right.
conduit between whoever needs to get the information.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Barnes, do you have any questions?
Would I be able to get in touch with Mr. Reed through the city clerk?
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I will tell you,
All
right.
yep, that's fine, Mr. Barnes. If you want to call, I would contact my office today, or get a hold of Miss Wilson today. Again, we have till December 1st. I don't see the city filing this on December 1st.
So, but you should really plan on trying to get out by the month of December, be my advice. All right, Mr. Barnes, good luck. Miss Reed, I just sent you a text.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Also,
Oh,
our
man.
visitors are here. Our visitors are here from California. They'd hope to see you in person, but they'll just have to do with the virtual version.
That's right. Sorry.
Uh,
Oh, look at that. Wow, look at that. That's exciting. So how many is that total?
That makes 5. We don't know his name yet, but he's relatively new, like 3 hours worth,
I was gonna say.
maybe 4 hours. All right, thank you. That takes care of this matter, and I'll see you maybe next week.
Real quick, Judge, unrelated to this, there was a stip on a different case that was submitted on an adjournment for a PCC next week.
On which case?
Last name Allen.
Yes, I signed it.
Okay. I just
Judge Pattison texted me from the judicial conference and asked me to sign it, said there was also a substitution. So, yeah, I've signed it.
Well, so earlier in the week we were trying to get it done. He's like, "Oh yeah, get it submitted and I'll sign it." And then he took off to the conference like, "Oh, I never signed that." And he's like, "I'll reach out to the court," which is fine.
Yeah, he texted me on Wednesday night, I think. I thought I did it yesterday, but we skipped the substitution.
Okay, that's fine. I just want to ensure that it was off and I can tell the client that it's off. Okay.
Yeah, it's been moved. All
Thank
right,
you.
thanks.
Yep. Have a good
And
week.
I've signed this order.
Thank you.
All right, we have another matter at 11, which is a 20-minute, 15 minutes of dead air, but I'm going to stay right here. I also have a violation of a bond condition that I don't know anything about. So I'm going to explore that. And I'm going to take some stuff out of here. Let's see what it is. It's Mandy Allen, who is set for a pre-exam. If I could figure it out. For, I'm not sure what the heck when it's set for. Here we go. December 9th at 8:30. So we're going to deal with that. All right. I'm going to leave this on, then we'll take a break. The live feed is on, so we'll be careful. According to counsel, this 11 o'clock case may be settled with a consent order. Well, apparently I have to go live in person to meet my grandson to figure out what his name is. He's going to tell me himself. Como sapel tel. After this afternoon's docket, I will be gone next Monday and Tuesday. This is in the thick of deer hunting season, but Judge Pattison will be here those days. Then I'll be here Wednesday, the 26th, and Judge Pattison will be gone. And then we'll be gone for the holiday of Thanksgiving and the day after Thanksgiving. So I'll return in earnest on December 1st. And I'm going to have to put this afternoon's landlord-tenant cases someplace. And we're going to cram those into December 1st, I think. Maybe we'll get caught up. In this month, we lost the 24th and the 28th, I guess is all. We got 8 minutes. Paid my bar dues this morning, so I'm good for another year. I believe that will be the last time the county will pay my dues. It'd be kind of disingenuous to ask them to pay my dues next November when I only have one more month to serve. So I think next year, my dues are on me. Good morning, Sergeant Ball, Judge Middleton calling. I'm gonna try to see Mandy Allen, and I'd like to see her at 11:15. That's bumping up on lunchtime, but I thought I'd give you enough time to wake her up. So 11:15 in my court.
Yes, sir. I will let us get her.
All right, thank you. Bye. Sometimes when I call early, in fact, often when I call early, they get sidetracked and then they never show up because something happens or something comes up. But I suspect she's not doing the greatest. So I'm giving her a little time to get her situated before they bring her into the room. All right, Ms. Kuzino is back. We'll let her stay in the waiting room for a minute. We had two cases from the morning settle. It doesn't look like any of the afternoon have settled yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 or 12 this afternoon. Welcome back.
Yeah. You having a
I'll
good,
put you in the waiting room. I did get the proposed order
Okay.
and we'll see whether Miss Leadford shows up or not.
hopefully she will.
Okay, I'll see you in a minute. If she doesn't show up, then we gotta figure out what to do. I guess they can enter the order, whether she signs it or not. We're not doing too well so far, but I think we'll be all right. After this, I'll stop the record and restart it for our bond violation hearing. Well, it is 11 o'clock. Maybe they're talking on the telephone or something. Thank you again to Mark for the additional bus passes. That's very generous. As I indicated, between you and some other generous benefactors, I think we're good for quite a while. Here's Mr. Gromer. Although I haven't seen Sean from Sand Lake in a while, he's welcome to visit. Doesn't need to bring me any bus passes. Welcome back. We're going to address at this point the matter of Village Manor versus Destiny Leadford. Once again, Attorney James Gromer is here on behalf of the plaintiff, and the manager, Lori Cousineau, is present on behalf of the complex. In our earlier case, Mr. Gromer indicated that he did have a proposed consent order for conditional dismissal, which he sent to me, which would give the defendant until December 31st to vacate. The problem is it's a consent order. I don't have her signature on it and she isn't here. Mr. Gomer, you have any suggestions?
Well, normally, Your Honor, my manager had spoken to actually in this case, different than the other case, and Miss Ledford had said that she wanted to take the conditional dismissal on the 31st. I always make it mandatory that I actually speak with them and go through the rights. So I emailed her and called her and so I've never spoken to her. Um, I don't know. I can have my manager shake her head. I mean, we could still do the 31st date if you want, but I would propose it in
Well, I will do it a default order
Right.
for conditional dismissal rather than a consent. Otherwise, she'd be subject to 10 days. And if the landlord is gracious enough to give to the end of the month. So I just changed it to a default order for conditional dismissal to vacate on or before December 31st. The action may proceed without notice to the defendant or further process. Waive notice. Anyway, that's in here. It gives her an additional 20 days to vacate. It's very helpful to have that order, so thank you for sending it. It's better than a traditional default where she would have 10 days. Now she gets almost 40. All right, anything further we should place on the record here?
No, Judge.
All right, I'll see you all soon, I suppose. Thank you all, and you're good to go.
Yeah, thank you to you and your staff. Have a great weekend.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, we'll stop the record and the live feed, and we'll be back in a minute with our criminal arraignment.